Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Random Robot Does Something Random. Today I'll be showing you how to put together a simple column for a pot still. And we're going to use some standard connectors. So our condenser that we made in the last video, you're going to need some tubing, you're going to need 2 elbows, a T-section, and 2 reducers. And they have half-inch NPT threads. The shorter one is better for the thermometer, and you're going to need a thermometer, and this one has a 4-inch probe on it. And you're going to need some tri-clamps as well, and the gaskets. This is normally easier to put together on the still itself, but for the elbow section, I'm just going to take one of the clamps and one of the gaskets, and we're going to put those 2 together. And I'm just going to push it down on the table to make sure it's flush. And we'll just clamp it up here. So these are all stock fittings you can usually buy through your local brew shops or possibly through Amazon or various other online services. And sometimes they're actually cheaper at your local brew house. So I'm going to attach the T-section directly to the U-shape I just made. And again, we're just going to clamp this up. And you'll see later why I have the T-section here. It's actually for the thermometer. Again, these are all stainless steel. And I'll put a link in the description below for the condenser. I have another video on how to make a condenser using standard fittings. And again, this is so much easier to do while you're putting it on the still itself. I'm just doing it on the counter here so it's easier for you to see what I'm doing. We're going to put the main spool on. Again, the longer this is, the better. This one is 18 inches long. I've seen them shorter. I've seen them longer. Maybe you can take 2 shorter pieces and put them together to make a longer piece. And since it's all stainless and you want maybe some of the benefits of using copper, you can just take copper packing or copper mesh as it were, and you just pack it into the column. With the prices of copper today, this is by far the cheapest option, is the stainless option. I just got frustrated with trying to put it on that way. It is easier to put it on when it's on the actual pot itself and vertical. So there's a basis for our column. So I'm just going to thread the thermometer into the shorter reducer, and I'll put that onto the T-section. So this will be able to measure the temperature at the top of the column. Instead of using this analog thermometer, you could also buy the adapter and you can actually use a digital thermometer. We're just going to use our last reducer here to thread on to our condenser. So the great thing about this system, it's very modular. And in a later video, I will actually show you how we can upgrade this into a reflex still as opposed to a simple pot. So we'll just attach the condenser on here. Once this is on, the simple column is basically complete. Again, I'd probably recommend packing the main spool, the 18-inch spool, with some copper mesh. And with the price of copper today, this is actually the least expensive option, is to go with stainless. And there we have it. A simple column for a pot still. Again, thanks again for watching The Random Robot Does Something Random. Please like and subscribe.